So we are once again playing D&D, and with rolls to die for. Woo! No one ever woos, but I woo. Yes. And of course, we have our new person today. We will be picking up with Julie, new player, when they enter the scene. Thankfully, that won't be too long, so don't worry. But we will be starting with Eritrea and Leah, who had a somewhat... Was it last night that was really difficult for Leah? Where you did some things that you're not too happy about. Would you like to recap your night?
Oh, it was long. I got a newspaper, checked the news, didn't find anything interesting about vampires, obviously. Went to see the Dr. Meadows, a really cool dwarf woman, really efficient at her job. She listened to me asking questions about vampires. I pretended to be a journalist who wanted a scoop. She did her best, but it wasn't really helpful. And then I went in the dangerous, darker streets and went to kind of a rave club-y thing. There was those two strange men they were looking at the crowd and looked predatory. So I kind of hoped they were vampire or knew about vampires. I stole some drugs on the way. I promised them drugs. I took some drugs to prove they could trust me. And they were about to attack me. Therefore, I attacked them. And Leah is now really, really ashamed. They crawled back to their tavern. Eri sued them for like 6 hours until they calmed down. And they're even more ashamed now. Fun night.
But by attack them, you mean you shot one in the leg and drained the other one of all their blood?
Details.
Anyway, so yeah, that was your night. We are coming up to morning. Eritrea, you've had an interesting couple of days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bought a horse.
You did. You bought a horse and named it Fuego, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Fuego, and you practiced your martial arts skills. And you were put onto, there is some temples elsewhere in the city where one could either learn or teach more about martial arts.
Exactly.
Okay. However, as you were both coming down in the late morning, I would say, after a long night, the hostess that you're staying with, Pliny, at the highest mountain in the world, or the highest tavern in the world, sorry, stopped you and told you there's a runner came for you early in the morning. Mr. Henry, your erstwhile employer, wishes for you to come and visit this morning. Yeah, we're in the scene now.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I guess we should go. I'm not really happy about it. I have some other business. What do you think?
Yeah.
You're as motivated as me. What did
I
you
had
accept this
plans.
job?
I had plans this morning. I was gonna go out and practice, and guess we should just get it over with, right?
Yeah, maybe it won't be long. It wasn't that long. Last time was just tiring, and starting the day with combating stuff, it's not the best.
And it was a bit, all over the place.
Yeah.
I didn't get enough
Hate
sleep for this.
Okay, let's go then. Thank
Okay.
you for the information.
Of course, have a good morning, wherever it is you're heading off to.
You too.
So
I love her so much.
Pliny is a lovely lady. You head out. You head out and down as you need to descend the 1,064 small stairs to the city. The day is extremely bright because you're in the heat of the two suns beating down on the city. But because you're so high on a mountain, you're above the cloud layers, and the air, while hot in the sun, is dead crisp. But honestly, it feels like quite a nice day, I think. The city itself being the capital city is bustling. The streets are swarming with people, and there's all kinds of commerce and shouting and general public spaces, basically. Although everyone is in obviously quite nice clothes, because this being quite a rich place, people are wearing much nicer furs than perhaps you're used to. You make your way through the city to Henry's Cursed Antiquities. Quite dilapidated or old, run-down, Victorian-style shop front at least, with plate glass windows looking out into the city, but quite dark within. So as you head in, the little doorbell goes, ding-ling-ling-ling-ling. You know how doorbells go. And you enter the shop. For now, there's nobody else in the shop, but you hear heavy clanging and banging from the kind of warehouse that makes up the back of the shop, the storage area, where you had your fight before.
Henry? You there?
You just shout through to the back. There's thumping and thump! And he comes staring at you. He's got very wide, kind of like artificer's goggles on, kind of magnify his eyes like bug sized. He's like, yes, hello, are you customers?
Rambudo glasses, maybe? It would work for you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I asked for you to come this morning, a while ago. That's fine. Come through to the office. Yes, the office.
Yeah, it's a good start. It's a good start. Yeah.
He like maneuvers you into like a corner of like the warehouse where he's got a big desk and a couple of very like uneven stools that as you sit down, none of the 4 feet are on the ground at the same time, so you're kind of always wobbling around slightly. And he sits behind and stares at you for a bit. Yes, I received a message from the tavern that you wished part of your payment to be lodgings. Yes.
I thought it was implied. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. We didn't discuss payment. I suggest 75 gold per week. And
Each?
Yes, each. Minus the 5 per week that your lodgings will cost. So 70 gold to you in person each.
We almost died 48 hours ago. I think my life is a little bit more worth than 75.
Plus a little bit of hazard pay. So how about this? 70 gold, and then an extra 80 gold every time you do a job.
I would say 100 per week and an extra 100 every time we do a job. I bought 2 drinks that cost me 9 gold last night. I don't understand your economy here, but I feel like we're a little bit screwed over here.
9 gold, I don't know, that's twice your weekly rent. Where did you go?
Long story.
Roll.
Wait, where did you go? That was 9 gold.
Yeah, where did you go?
Is
Oh,
this
you
where you've
wanna-
been going at night? Like, you're not drinking without me?
It was a one-time thing. How actually, lovely Bard, would you like to maybe add something to the discussion?
Yeah, where's my drink?
I've
And
got
use
coffee
your
if you want.
your really useful skills.
Yeah, sure. Henry.
Yes.
Yeah, so, you saw what a fantastic job we did last time. There was a lot of enemies in there. It was just 2 of us in there. We came out absolutely fine.
It was a
Did
very
great
difficult
job.
chess set.
It was, yeah. And you know what? That's going to be how it's going to happen every time we're going to get the job done. You know we're trustworthy. You know we're worth the money. We show up on time, even when summoned at the last minute. I think, you know, it would be in your best interest to just give us that little bit extra.
Roll a persuasion check. And because Darcy's helping you, you get to add on Leah's persuasion as well.
What's your persuasion?
Good question. Not much. +4.
So 16 plus 10 plus 4.
I'm sorry, did you say not much, but it's +4?
I used to have +10, Greg. I'm still grieving. Okay?
We can't hear you,
Yeah.
Julie.
No, she was just
yeah.
mouthing.
So you said it was 16 plus 10 plus 4. I fucking hate bards. 30.
Oh, we should have asked for more.
Fine, okay, 100 gold per week. Taken down to 95, because 5 is your lodgings. Plus 100 per job each.
Okay.
Yes?
And you're going to warn us about the mission next time. Like if it's about chests, for example, give me the time to learn how to play this damn game.
I don't know what we're gonna... I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna be fighting. If you even need to be fighting. Maybe you need to be doing riddles or, I don't know, 17 backflips in a row. Curses are weird.
Okay. Or do you have like health potions and something like that? I cannot really heal.
I don't keep any on me. I can give you some alcohol that might make you, sailors, drink off their troubles and their pain. That's the thing, right? Isn't it?
I just look at Aerie.
Yeah.
She-
Oh, what's the thing?
There was there something else? I can't remember. As he says, I can't remember. There is a ding 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 ding, which you will recognise as the lovely bell in the main shop. And Henry will kind of shout through to the shop while he's still looking at you, frowning, trying to remember. Just come through to the back. Come through to the back. Sorry, can you guys step back a bit? I think we might have a customer. Can you look around and look,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm being robbed, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Julie. We're going to jump back maybe 10 minutes for you. Do you think you would have made your way directly to this shop when you arrived? Or would you... I think possibly that might be the best way to do it. It's been a really long walk for you. You know where you've come from, and even when you thought, "Oh, I'm nearly at the end of my journey," as you were crossing Barimok, you got to the foot of the tallest mountain you've ever seen, to the point where the clouds cover the top, and you suddenly realise, actually, this feels like the halfway point. It probably took you a few days to climb this. That's how big it, and you're completely on foot. There are farmers and stuff walking past you, people with horses and ox, and you were part of this big procession heading up the mountain. You started walking through just thick cloud, and unfortunately you weren't particularly prepared for this, so your outer clothing is damp, and it's sticky, and it's really quite cold as well. But as you manage to make your way through the cloud cover, following the road, you've arrived at your destination of Pan-Lipek. This is the big capital city that everybody in this continent has heard of. It's the city built around the crater Lipek, which is known as just a big hole that goes down in directly the centre of this mountain, and the city is built along the rim, all along the edges of this huge hole. So you've been slightly jostled. You probably came through one of the working entrances. So everywhere's really quite muddy and noisy. There's farm animals and traders all around you. But you find yourself finally in your city. You had to ask around because you did know the name of the place that you wanted to go. You knew you wanted to head to somewhere called Henry's Cursed Antiquities, surprisingly enough. You asked around, and some of the Silver Guard, these classically knights in their bright, shiny armor, directed you to where you needed to go. I'm not sure what you were expecting when you were on your way here, but this shop to you looks quite dirty, quite run down. There's a plate glass window into it, but you can barely see through because it's so like grubby. And you were possibly in this magnificent city. You might have expected something a bit fancier, but you brace yourself. You enter the door. Ding, 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 ding. And you're in this you're in this shop front with tall shelves all around you, stacked with items that some look completely banal, and some look like they're glowing quite faintly and almost quite evilly. And you remember this place is called Cursed Antiquities. Shortly after you enter, you hear, yes, come through to the back, customer. You're being called through, and you just hear, as you're about to push open a door to the back, could you guys just step back a bit and look a bit strong? I might be being robbed. But would you like to enter and describe your character?
I think before I enter, before I open the door, that I don't even know where it's going to take me into. So I will just fix my clothing, just pull the my robe just to cover everything because I don't know what is going on here. So no trusting anyone, and even this guy that is running a store that is called Girls Antiquities. So I don't even trust him with that name. So I don't know what it's going to be. So I take the knob and open the door.
Okay. The three people inside all turn to look at you, so would you like to describe what you look like?
So the first thing you see when the door opens is a very it's not the average height, but it's a quite tall person. The skin is purple ash related. When you look at her face, the first thing you notice is the semblance to a cow that she has, and maybe you never saw this type of creature, person, race before, but you know that they're maybe not very seen around the city. She features a very huge nose, cow nose, and then very long ears, like fluffy ears. But everything is covered by her very dark red hair, and the only thing that maybe you can notice in between all that tangles of her hair is like little braids going all around. She's wearing a very dirty cape that is dark green, and she seems to like green because underneath there is a shirt that is also green, but a little bit more leafy green. So you're like, what the fuck is happening?
Would you like to post the picture that you've got as well into characters? So the other two can see.
There you go.
Aw, cute.
So yeah, that is what the three people inside look at you. And Henry quickly stands up. He's quite short. It may be 5'6" kind of thing. Quite a round face with kind of, I think I said black curly hair, and he's wearing what looks to be a nice comfortable sweater underneath a long brown like blacksmith's apron made of leather, and you can see he's got a couple of big goggles on the top of his forehead. And he said, "Ah, yes, a customer. Please do come in and bring your your shop. Please allow me to get you a chair." And he's like shooing back the two people who were sat opposite his desk. And he disappears off into a corner of this large, like kind of storage area, and you hear scraping noises, and he's pulled up a much nicer chair for you. It's quite faded red velvet, and it's ripped and clearly been patched a few times. But he puts it next to his desk and gestures to you. He said, "Please, take a seat and tell me what I can do for you." Don't mind my two compatriots here, my two employees.
Employees.
Yes.
Okay. Henry, I suppose.
Yes, that's me. Yes. He doffs a cap that isn't there.
Well, nice store you have here.
Ah, thank you. It's one I've been running for a number of years, and people come all over for my brain. That's it.
There you go. So maybe you have the item or scroll that maybe I'm looking for, and you can help me to sort this out.
We have many things, and if not, I'm sure I know where to get it. What seems to be the...
So the problem is I'm looking for an artifact that maybe can erase or lift curses imposed on land. Do you have any kind of maybe something related to curse? I guess because it's Henry Curses Antigus.
Yes. How? It's quite difficult to say, and he launches into quite a scientific explanation of curses that It sounds a lot of it sounds made up, but he asks you about halfway through how. Sorry, did you say this curse was on a person or an item or?
Everywhere. Land, people, objects.
Oh, okay. He sits back and steeples his fingers. So it seems to be a powerful curse, then, if it's so widely infectious.
It seems so. Nothing I try could lift it up.
Oh, it's always good to give it a go yourself, although that can make it worse, I suppose. Unfortunately, I don't know of anything specifically that could lift such a widespread curse. You say it's people, land, plants? Is it affecting plants at all?
Plant, insects.
Oof.
Can you imagine if the whole city start turning into rock? It's that level.
Okay. I'm sorry to say, I definitely don't have anything here that could deal with that, and a whole city turned into rock. That's a different issue entirely. I can try and I can ask around, do some of my contacts around. In the meantime, I might be able to craft some amulets of protection to stop people from being cursed who haven't already, if that would be of some help.
I guess could help. What kind of item is this? I don't know if you have like 2,100 of this item. 200,000. I guess.
No, I definitely don't. But I might be able to know where to start, if that's
Okay.
okay.
I guess this is the first hint that I have. I'm looking for something that can help me, so I will take whatever you want.
Okay.
Whatever you have, sir.
Well, unfortunately, right now I don't have anything. Okay, so I might be able to create some. I'm not a jewelry smith or anything, but I can create. What do you know of gemstones? He looks to you like you should know everything.
I know everything. What do you want to know?
Oh, good, a fellow expert, brilliant. I can create some curse repellent gemstones. They won't be hugely powerful as to fix anything, but they might be able to prevent anybody accidentally picking up the curse, if that makes sense.
Yes, like a shield.
Yes, a shield indeed. Alas, you need quite a lot, and I don't have any of the gemstones I need to be able to create these.
Of course.
In fact, oh, I've forgotten your names. You two, can you come? Can you take a seat, please? I fear
Yeah.
I would have had an additional job for
yeah.
you in the end, after all. How splendid!
Why are we involved?
So, I was expecting. Oh, sorry. This is. I'm sorry. What was your name?
Magnolia.
Magnolia. This is Magnolia. They are looking for. Well, I need to create for them some gemstone, or some anti-cursed infused gemstones. Unfortunately, my deliveries of gemstones haven't been coming through recently, so I need you both to head to the mine with the where I get the gemstones, and for you to pick up a delivery in person.
Well, as Magnolia here arrived in the middle of discussion of prices and our contract, I feel like it's different from just removing curses from objects. So
I agree.
How much-
There's no risk of life, so it should be less.
eerie. It's your cue to
So
speak.
if I was going to give you 100 for a risky thing, if I give you, say, 50 for a non-risky task.
Yeah, but then also you could just hire a delivery person to do it because we aren't delivery people.
Well, the thing is, that's not been working. Like, the delivery hasn't been happening, so I need some trusted.
Yeah, so you need someone better to do it. Hence, where you pay more for better work.
And it's not working, probably because of some danger.
Mm-hmm.
Why would it be? It's a mine. I send them gold, they send me gemstones. It's just business. Business isn't
We saw
dangerous.
some scary stuff in mines before, trust me.
Fine. The full 100 gold with, yeah. And then if
Expected done.
something dangerous happens, an additional 50 on top.
Speaking
Okay.
my language.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Magnolia. You said you needed a lot of them.
We can start just with a prototype of this, see if it works. And if it works, you have a great deal here.
Yes, we will talk about payment afterwards. After we've got some, of course. I was just trying to think. This might be a bit forthcoming of me, but are you cursed at all?
Me?
Yes.
No, I
No.
just run from it.
Oh, good.
Run,
Right.
run.
I think. He looks towards you two again.
What?
Oh, I know what you're going to say. It's so annoying. For an additional 50 gold each, would you kindly also bring along Miss Magnolia here as a kind of bodyguard to investigate so that Miss Magnolia might be able to pick out what type of gemstone she feels resonates well with her.
What do you think, Lee?
Well, no offense, Magnolia. Oh, sorry, you froze, all of you. I'm back. Okay. We don't know how good you are in a fight, so it could be more of a problem for us. So I would say for extra 100, that could work.
Roll a persuasion check on that.
Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, 17 plus 4.
21.
21.
He shudders. It's like, fine. Yes, okay, fine. So what was that in total? 100.
2000?
100 gold for the main thing. 50 gold and an extra 100 for taking Miss Magnolia. An additional 50 if something bad happens.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, that's fine. Right, I need to show you where you're going, right?
Yep. Oh, we're doing that now.
No time like the present, as they say. Provided Miss Magnolia, that's okay with you.
That's very kind of all of you to help like a person you barely know, going into a place you barely know, trusting someone that you barely know. So, yeah, I guess there was the end of my journey, and then I have nothing else to do. So, if anything I can help with, I'm all ears.
Sorry. Didn't mean to laugh.
You laugh at that.
Leah, you can't laugh at someone you barely know.
I'm so sorry. Cute ears, cute ears. Sorry. The pun and what? I'm going to shut up now.
Henry just stares. It's like, there was a pun? Anyway,
I
right.
just put my hair in front of my ears just to make them disappear.
I feel bad now.
Right, of course. Yes, I will need to show you... first thing you need the payment to pay for the gemstones. He will walk to the back, and there's been a large, like, square piece of wood that he picks up, moves quite heavily out the way, and there's a huge dial safe behind it, in which he starts cracking the numbers.
Ooh. Can I use vampire blood or something to hear what he's doing, to have the code for the future?
You can burn a point of hunger, yes, and do a perception check with advantage.
Okay. I think it's plus 4 too. Okay. 8. Okay. 14 plus 4 plus 6.
24. Okay, you guys are rolling really well. You can't hear what numbers, you can't tell by the ratcheting what it is. But unfortunately, he thinks he's quite far away from you, so he's going 17 to the left, 23 to the right, 150 to the left. And he turns and he opens it. Oh, it makes a kind of screeching noise as it opens. And inside are just piles of gold. Like, you can't see how much, but there's a fair bit in there. But he reaches in and he takes like a cloth sack out of his pocket, throws some in his head. Yeah, I think that should be enough. He closes it. He lifts up quite heavily, puts it by his feet, closes it back, and spins all the dials again, and pulls this heavy sack over to you. So this is 2,500 gold. This is going to be the payment for the gemstones. And hopefully they should have them all ready and waiting. I just assume something's happened in the delivery process, you know. You know how bureaucracy gets, don't you? But it is a bit of a journey, so I'll let you borrow some transport. Through this back door, there is a ladder. Could one of you help me with the bags, please?
Yeah.
And he goes through another back door, and there is in fact a ladder leading up to just above the shop. And he climbs up first. And so, can you please do a strength check, Leah, if you're helping with the gold?
Oh no. Well, I think it's -1 anyway. Oh, it's 9.
9. You start to try and lift it up, but you can't get it above your head before it just like slams back down.
Look at
Do you
that
need a
climb.
hand?
Yeah. I
Yeah?
didn't realize gold was that heavy. I never had that much in my hands.
Okay.
Do you need more help?
I think we're okay. Don't worry. We are the one who's supposed to protect you in this mission. Let us show you that we're really strong.
Okay. Eritrea, please
Says the
roll.
wagon about.
Eritrea, please roll and add Leah's strength to it, which is +1.
-1.
+1, just
Ah.
remember our special rule.
14.
15. You managed to get it above your head, but then you hit the point that okay, we're now holding it above our heads, and we can't climb the ladder. You do need somebody else to help you.
Can't I use spider climb though?
Unfortunately, you need Eritrea's help, and Eritrea can't use spider climb. So it looks like you're kind of just holding it, and you're just like, I don't know what to do now. You're stuck.
Or maybe the extra hand can help?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I will approach them and strength check.
So Magnolia, please roll your strength check. But we're doing we're doing basically a modified version of the help action, where because you're all doing something, you get to add Eritrea's and Leah's strength to your roll as well.
-1.
But because it's always helpful, it always goes to a +1 minimum. So for you, a d20 plus your strength +2.
20.
It's the one like homebrew rule that we have.
So 15 plus 2, 17.
17. Between you, it's quite awkward and takes you maybe a couple of minutes to do it. It involves, somebody being halfway up the ladder and pulling up a step, and then the other two pushing from the bottom. But you do manage to get the heavy gold sack through the hole in the roof, and you find yourself up on the roof of the building, or kind of in the eaves, and you're kind of amazed to see there. How would I do this? No, I've got to do it this way. There is a pedestal in the middle of this quite barren, dusty, cobwebby room. It's quite cold because you're not in the sun, and Henry is standing by the pedestal. So please do come over and please stand by this lovely pedestal.
You have to explain what it is.
Yeah.
In a minute, just place your hand on the large orb in the centre, and there's a large stone orb. There.
No offense,
Can
but I'm
I-
not going to put my hands on your balls until you tell me what it does.
Persuasion check. Is anybody doing this willingly, by the way?
I got a nat
No,
20.
I stay behind. No approaching the pedestal at all.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 10, so
Okay. He looks at you frowning. Obviously, it's a teleportation obelisk. What are you talking about? I built this myself.
You have to learn how to explain what will happen to people, because then you create some trust issues.
It just takes so much time. Come on,
awesome.
put your hand on the sphere.
I'll do it. I go first.
Okay.
Okay. Put my hand.
I should go last. Put my hand on top of
Okay.
everybody else.
Wonderful. Good job. And he presses down on the orb, and there's like this dull, like falling thing, this whoop, like echoes through your body, and you'll suddenly find yourself standing in quite bright sunlight. And you might expect yourself to be near a mine or something, but actually you find yourself on the outskirts of the main city, Panlepek, on a wooden jetty that sticks out slightly off the side of the mountain. And floating next to it, moored to this, is a small airship.
That's cool.
Come
It
on.
is. Yeah, he's still here. Okay.
Yes, I'm still here. So I drag the bag. He drags it onto the airship. It's a small one. It really is. It fits you guys. There's a few chairs and there's a propeller off the back and a big steering wheel, but that's about it. There is a small hatch down to the lower floor, which he points out, opens it, and just drops the bag through. And as he drops it, the whole thing like sways slightly. Looking around, you can see that there's a lot of things like rope and string holding things together, and it creaks ominously.
Oh dear.
So, welcome to the Sword of Ramacles. This is my my own little airship that I built myself. Very, very proud of it. And it's got a ram's head on the front, you see. Hence it's a pun. Ramacles. He looks at all three of you in turn. Hey, this one gets it.
Hilarious.
Haha, yes. So, I will give you a map, and you will fly this down to the mine, and then come back. It'll take a couple of hours each way.
Any
Why
tips
you
on
don't
how?
want to... Please. Your name?
No, go ahead.
Was? No?
My name is
You-
Leah. But you
Yeah.
go first, please.
Are you not coming with us, Henry?
Oh no, I've got to look after the shop. Plus I'm sending my two wonderful people. Yes.
I would put Henry to the side and whisper, do you trust them?
I've seen them fight, and they're really very good. And they seem to be very money motivated, which is useful. But apparently I'm paying them quite a lot of money, apparently. I didn't mean to.
So
They're good.
you just keep... Yeah, you need to work them out, buddy.
Yeah. It'll be fine. I'm sure they're good. They followed everything I've asked them to do before, so sure.
Okay.
And honestly, like, it's probably the best thing if you're there. You know, you can see the kind of gems that you're going to be purchasing, and I think customer input is very important. I feel.
Okay.
Guys, this boat is very small. Like
Yeah,
we can hear you. Yeah,
We
that's a
should
bit
get going.
embarrassing. Yeah.
I just didn't say it. Okay, let's go.
Wonderful. I think I've got it here. He hands Leah the map.
Love maps. Thank you.
And you see that it's basically just at the bottom of the mountain. I should probably point out a bit on the map, shouldn't I? But I don't have a copy of the map ready. Do I?
Will you be here for the way back?
What do you mean? I'll be here when you return.
Oh, okay. I mean, to teleport us.
Oh no, you'll need to bring the stuff through the city.
In what? I could have brought my horse with me if I'd have known.
I don't think horses fly very well, do they? It will be a
I
box.
don't
You'll be
fly
fine.
very well either. What do you mean?
Well, it will be in a box. Just carry the box through.
Wait, any tips on how to navigate this thing? Like, are you going to ask us if we ever navigated a airship before?
You're adventurers, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've flown one of these, I'm sure. It's quite simple.
Well, yes.
Left to
but
the
it's-
left, right to the right. Push forward to go
Actually,
down. Pull back
no,
to
it
go
was-
up. You'll be good.
Leah, it was Ren that flew the airship last time.
Yeah, I know. I was just observing.
You observed, so
I'll
you,
be
you
fine.
saw... Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I can land a airship. It's fine.
Wonderful. I would advise you to be somewhat quick about the journey. I hear there's a thunderstorm meant to be coming in tonight. You don't want to be flying back
Oh,
up with
great.
that. Anyway, so if
Okay.
you look on your map, you see just below the main city, in Pan Lepec, if you head south a bit on the mountains, there's a little hole in the mountain.
Wait for me. It's loading.
Yeah, anyway, there was a small hole on the mountain in the map. That is where you're going to, just so that you know.
Ah.
It'll take about 3 hours, I think, providing good flying. And I'm sure you'll be good at flying. So, I suppose that's all. Good luck, I suppose. And see you later tonight.
Let's go. Let's just get this over with.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah, you
Prepare
just-
the other ingredients.
Go on, sorry?
While you're going, I will just say, prepare the other ingredients.
Yes, I've got my hammer and chisel. I just need to basically carve stuff onto gemstones. Wonderful. Right, and he starts taking the ropes off the moorings that's keeping it level, and you start drifting slightly away from the piers. And it drifts a bit to the right.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
we can
I stay on the left just to balance this ship.
Yeah, you may want to hang on to something. Buckle up. I don't know what I'm doing.
I gotta like touch your shoulder and give you bardic inspiration.
It's going to ask for a song. Thank you.
I trust you. I trust you. You're fine. You'll be fine.
So,
So,
yeah.
so Magnolia, what was it you were saying before? Your town like is it turned to stone? Big one.
Sorry, what's your name?
I'm Eritrea.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I
Hi.
prefer to know the names of every face that I encounter.
Well, I'm
Um,
Eritrea. I'm a bard.
Andrea. Hi, Bard. Oh.
Yeah.
Are you adventuring?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we usually have 3 people, but yeah, the friend at the moment is exploring the Feywild. So we're here together. We're adventuring together. Just Leah and I.
Feywild. How do you enter the Feywild?
Oh, it's complicated.
Yeah, I know that it's complicated. That's why I'm amazed by it.
We have some friends in convenient places.
Well connected, because if you're just hanging with Henry, I guess you have a good connections.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we do.
That's amazing. And you, Lieth, right?
Just Leah, yeah. You don't pronounce the
Yeah.
TH. Amazing you knew how to write it though.
Yeah. You seems very. Are you okay?
Well, I may kill us all in a few seconds, but yeah, I'm quite fine. Why?
I appreciate if you don't, but keep it
Sure,
right.
sorry.
So, are you two adventuring together, or you just know each other because of Henry?
No, yeah, we knew each other from before, but because of adventuring, I guess.
Adventurous. Okay. Yeah. What your specialty, Leah?
I just met you.
No, because I guess flying an airship is not.
I just make the airship move like a lot, just to annoy her.
There are a couple of wooden chairs that have been screwed into the deck if you want to sit down.
I just try to hold myself. And when you're in the bus and you don't have when you're in the tube and you don't have anything to hold on, yeah, balancing.
Let me return the question. What is your specialty?
A specialty?
Mhm.
Who knows? A specialty. So I like to do. I like to dive into Arcana. Arcana, magic, nature, make things grow, make things fly, make things glow. So yeah, I liked that kind of things.
Did you study to be a wizard then?
Study? No. I was just born with it. Well, all my people did. I am an innate arcane sorcerer. I think you like to call us not a wizard, a sorcerer.
Yeah, I heard of your kind. You're quite powerful, no?
Kinda. Yeah, if you call it so.
Do you know how to fly? Do you know the spell? Because you might need it in a second.
No, but I see if there's any rope in the in the in the airship. I
Oh yeah,
just
there definitely is.
grab one, and hold into it. Like,
It's a good idea.
yeah.
I'll go up to Leo and just be like, "You okay?" Like,
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, look, I'm in control. Can't you see?
you seem a bit stressed.
Obviously. Yeah. It is quite
Is it-
stressful.
Bit
It's
about,
okay though.
You know, our new friend.
Oh. Well, yeah. I don't know, she was a little bit rude, but I'm okay. It's fine.
Okay.
I won't take it personally.
I'll whisper him like, "You're not hungry, are you?"
No. I may have used a little bit of my energy earlier, but it was for a good reason. You'll see.
Oh, you seem happy about it, so you can tell me about it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
Did you
do
know that this is a very
I was just going to quickly ask before you carry on. Darcy, can you do a dexterity check
Yeah.
to see like how like shuddering? Because it's an old. Every now and then the whole ship just shudders quite scarily, and I want to see how well you can hold it.
As it's happening to me, should it be a saving throw?
No, it's not a saving throw. No, it's just normal dex.
Okay. Ooh. What? 21.
You do well with it. It feels strange. But yeah, you're able to like when it wobbles, you're able to keep it steady until the wobbles go by. You try not to think too much about what could be causing this wobbling, and you see some ropes stretch every now and then, and it's a bit harrowing. But you keep a pretty firm hand on the steering wheel, and you are able to push through, and you are slowly descending. You're not going too fast, but you are slowly descending through the clouds, and for a bit you are encased in this like murky whiteness of wet, damp clouds as you start sinking.
Okay. Brace yourself for landing.
I just hold tight on the rope.
You exit the cloud and you realise, wait, no, we've just left clouds. The floor is a long way below us. You're not close to your
Oh.
destination at all.
The
Oh, never
police are
mind.
coming
Never
as
mind.
well.
Still brace yourself though. We never know.
And the sirens.
Sorry, yes.
I think I'm a little bit too fast.
You can say whenever you want to, because that's the only thing that's going to happen on.
Oh my god.
The only thing that's going to happen on this trip, you can say whenever you want to have a live. That's fine. How much discussion you want to do.
So you two, how much do you two know Henry? Because I'm a little bit skeptical of him.
Henry. Oh. He seems like a nice guy. A little bit distracted.
Mhm.
But intentions, I would say I trust him.
Okay. Okay.
Did you use your ring on him before?
I did, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
It was positive then.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think he's confused about himself as we are about him.
Oh no. Okay. That makes me like him more.
Yeah.
What do you mean with ring? And if you use it,
Um,
You don't have to say anything. It's fine. It just it makes her already really good inside better. That's all. So you basically cannot lie to us because she's here.
good way to put it. I will be careful then.
Why did you plan to lie
Not
to
gonna
us? Do you
lie.
have things to hide?
Okay, I just know you both, and I barely know Henry, and I keep meeting new people that they seem not to be who they are. So I just prepare
Oh.
to not have any insight on people. So,
Was it a rough journey to here?
well, it was a rough, it was a long, extremely long journey. I'm not from this, let's say, continent, maybe. So it was a lot of ships, garage, walking, more walking, more walking, running from monsters. That's not very fun. So yeah, a rough journey. So rough journey equals to not trust anything, anyone, and just like to keep it that way. Not to trust anyone until things prove otherwise.
Ah, fair enough. There's some really bad people in the city too. So
yeah,
it's better.
there are. Okay. I guess, we're all in a similar boat. We all don't particularly necessarily want to just trust each other. We don't know, first time meeting. Let's just do this job.
Just so you know, the ground is getting really close. I thought I will let you
Okay, I'm gonna sit in one of the seats.
know.
So you're looking over the edge, you said, Magnolia.
Yeah.
Well, I just realised Magnolia is really funny to me.
Cute.
Really?
Ship name, Magnolia.
Magnolia.
So yeah, you look over the edge. Please roll a perception check.
Oh. Uh, 10.
A 10. So it's quite grey because as you were passing down through the cloud, you can tell the winds were picking up a little bit, and you can tell he was right about the storm. So everything's a bit grey because of the storm clouds. But you can see, as Leah was correct about looking towards where the mine would be quite close. You can actually see a second airship down by a clearing in some woods. And then with a 10, you think you might be able to pick up some torches, like firelight, maybe a large fire, a bonfire near the side of the mountain. But it's a bit difficult to see.
My eyes don't prove me wrong. I think we are not alone.
Oh shit. I'm going to try to be discreet, but I cannot assure you I will be.
We're not. I think we are not going to be. Seems to be another airship already.
Have some
parked.
faith. I'm quite stealthy, usually.
No.
This airship
It's
can
not
be.
you. It's the ship.
Okay, fingers crossed, I guess.
So there is another clearing in the. Or you can set down your airship next to the other one. The other one, as you kind of descend, it's much bigger than yours. But you can also tell it's much dirtier, far more worn. It looks professionally built, but it's kind of filthy compared to yours one, which is just held together with rope. I think another dexterity check for seeing how well you can land.
Oof. It's not good, but I will keep it like that. 12.
12.
Oh, wait! Bardic Inspiration. I'm still in 10 minutes.
No, you're not.
Plus
It's been like
3.
3 hours.
It's been 3 hours?
Yeah, I said it's a 3-hour trip.
Oh my. that's wrong.
Yeah, so I assume this conversation you had just lasted 3 hours because you suddenly said we're nearly there.
Okay, but 12 then.
So 12. You land a bit too heavily and you hear the wood groan quite heavily. And you think you hear a faint snapping noise. But after a bit of settling, the ship comes to rest on the ground. So yeah, you have arrived. And Magnolia, your eyes were correct. You can just see through the trees there is a large bonfire going.
I will do a quick mending over the ship just to fix anything that felt broken. Just let me make sure we can go back. And then I will just mend.
You're certain you hear cracking this time, but you can see slightly broken pieces of wood knit themselves back together. It actually looks even better than when you set off, so fantastic, well done.
Is it?
Good idea.
Yeah. So, what are you doing?
I guess
guess.
we should enter stealthily in this cave.
Would you like to head towards the bonfire? Because you don't know where the cave is.
Oh,
You can't see it. You've landed in the clearing of like a wood, and you can head towards a bonfire.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
But discreetly.
Discreetly.
I'll lead the way.
You'll lead the way.
Mhm.
Okay. Are you being discreet or not? I guess if you're leading the way, you get to say.
Yeah.
Maybe the others are, but I'm not necessarily no.
Okay, you're just walking. Magnolia, you get the choice. Are you going with the stealthy one, who's kind of trying to peer through the trees to see what's coming up, or the one who's just walking brazenly forward?
Don't panic if you don't see me. I just want to make sure if they are not going to harm us. But I will be around, and I will cast invisibility on me,
Ooh.
on myself.
Okay, wonderful. So yeah, you kind of blend in for a second with the shade of the trees, and then you're kind of gone. So we're gonna go with Eritrea first. You are just storming ahead. You're walking, branches are cracking underneath your feet as you're heading towards this bonfire, and you see there is a very large. There's a few tents and stuff set up around this bonfire, and on the other side of it, you have the wall of the mountain, and on the front of it is a mine entrance. You can see, but this area around the bonfire is packed with people. You expect maybe 40 people around there. And right now, because they're kind of silhouetted along the bonfire, you can just see a lot of people, and you hear a lot of arguing as you're heading forward. Leah, what are you doing again?
If there are enough trees, I wouldn't mind being high. So going from trees to trees, following Eri.
Yeah, you can climb up. Fine. They're not like 100-foot tall fir trees or anything, but you might be the height of a house off the ground and leaping between them. That's fine. I won't have you do a stealth check. There's no chance they will see you. And Magnolia, you are invisible. What approach are you taking?
I think I will like to stand behind the bard just to if anything happens, I will be there just to help out.
Okay. And Eritrea, you make it first into the clearing, but no one seems to be paying attention to you. You're seeing a lot of people in very, very heavy clothes. A lot of people holding pickaxes or eating meat, which they're cooking on the bonfire, and they all appear to be arguing. It's one huge argument going on, and you can't really make out any words by yourself at the moment. What would you like to do?
So I'll just kind of come up behind them and be like, hello, just seeing if anyone will notice me. Does anyone notice?
If you're just kind of walking up behind them, just saying hello like that, nope.
Okay, and then I'll get a little bit frustrated and I'll use minor illusion to make some drumming noises like eerie drumming noises to see if they notice and turn around.
Okay, so yeah, that's gonna work. As from behind you in the trees, you make like echoing boom, 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 and the place just goes silent, and they all turn, and they just suddenly see you standing right behind them. You're standing in front of a human, quite very very broad, clearly very muscled, holding a pickaxe, and just has like a chicken leg just half out his mouth. He just sees you standing there, just like, hey!
Hi. Hey, hello.
Everyone just looks to him to make a. He spits out the chicken leg. Who are you?
As I'd like kind of just strolled forward, like Eritrea didn't even turn around to see if the others followed. So initially, Era's going to be like, "Hello, me and my," and I'm gonna look behind and see they're not there, and I'm gonna be like, "Me and myself." And we're here to pick up some gems. What's going on here? Is something wrong?
There's a murmuring of some crowds, and people like turn around and start muttering to each other, say, and you just hear the word customer. And-
Delivery. We've got to pick up as a delivery.
The guy frowns and says, "Let me take you to see the foreman." Yes. He like puts a hand on your shoulder and like steers you towards one of the larger tents. In a way to like steer you more than like be a bit weird. Do you let him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess Leah and Magnolia. You see kind of Eri. You hear this conversation and you see Eri being pushed towards some of the tents. Do you just follow, staying subtly, or?
Just one thing I forgot to say: we put the gold into our vault because we're not carrying this really heavy gold with us.
Okay.
Is there anything else worth looking around this camp?
Do a perception check, so you'll be up high in the trees.
10. No, 9 plus 4.
13.
13.
From your perception, you're higher than the bonfire flames and everything, so you can see that the mine entrance is actually it's closed and has got weirdly like lots of pointed sticks and logs like in the ground and like bits of wood over the front. It appears to be barricaded to try and stop anybody entering.
Is it far?
It's on the other side of the clearing, so you would have to head round, but you could.
Woof, that would take me too long, I think. I'll stealthily get closer to the tent where Eri is going for now.
Sure, you can sneak through the trees to around the back of the tent, so you'd be able to listen in. But if you try and enter, you would be seen. And again, Magnolia, you see Eri being led, and you kind of behind her. Are you following, or are you kind of going to investigate this little camp, or do something else?
No, I will just follow behind Eri, just to be like a bodyguard, an invisible bodyguard, and to see who this leader of the gang is. Yeah, maybe they gave us a little hint.
Okay. So Eri, you are led into a tent. Big, heavy like canvas flap is lifted over, and you enter. And in the middle is a large round table with an equally large round gentleman sitting behind it. Big beard, very, very heavy brow, hair swept back, quite wild, and he's wearing very similar clothes to everyone else. Thick leathers with quite hard-wearing clothes beneath it, with a pickaxe on the table next to him. And sitting in the corner on a chair is a very, very finely dressed woman with a large brimmed leather hat with big feathers kind of wafting off behind it. She's wearing a very fine dress, but you also see she's wearing a leather jacket with some harnesses on the inside. And it doesn't take you very much to be able to see the glint of a dagger or two beneath the jacket. But she's just lazing back on the chair, just kind of staring up into space, but she looks over as you enter. But the large round gentleman stands up as he sees you. So, And who are you then? I would
I
say
give, like, a-
yourself and Magnolia have entered. Magnolia, you're still secluded for now. Be careful, your invisibility is probably about half done at this point.
It's an hour, no?
Isn't it a
It
minute?
says you can magically turn invisible. Didn't say the time. It says magical invisible.
Okay.
Until the start of your next turn, or until you attack, make a damage roll, or force someone to make a saving throw.
Duration.
Duration
It's
up to
called-
an hour. So I'm sorry, no, I thought it was a minute. No, an hour, you're
No.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. In which case, you kind of, I guess, position yourself somewhere in the tent. It's a large circle with this table in the middle. But yeah, so the guy looks down at Eri. He towers over you. Like he's huge, honestly. But he looks. You look at him, you see like deep bags under his eyes, and they're quite red and bloodshot.
Give like a polite bow, just like a small one. Just be like, hello, my name is Bella. I've come here to pick up a delivery for a Henry.
Guy collapses back in his chair, which half snaps under his weight. But he rubs his head. Mr. Henry, I'm sorry to inform you, but and Mr. Henry, on his behalf, unfortunately, the mine is currently off limits, and so has been for a couple of weeks. So we can't make good on the various deliveries. I should probably introduce myself. I'm Johnson. I am the foreman of this mine.
Oh, could we ask what the problem is? Do you have an issue in the mines?
We have a strike.
Oh,
Yeah. Which means, and the strikers have locked themselves inside, meaning that we can't get access. So,
why are they striking?
cultural events.
Could you elaborate?
We're miners. We were mining. We mined into something, and some of the miners got very attached to it and decided they wouldn't let us mine anymore. Of course, it's those bleeding dwarves, but all of them.
To what?
Hmm?
Attached to what?
They were going on about some kind of burial ground of some sort.
I see.
Hmm.
So I guess it's sacred to them.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the only way forward that we can go, and so the mine is inoperable until this is sorted out. But his shoulders collapse for a second. And he glances over towards the woman sitting in the corner. You can tell, Mr. Henry, that the problem will be sorted within a day or two. I'm sure.
Are you sure? I mean, you said it's been a couple of weeks already. What's going to change in a couple of days?
The powers that be, the people who own the mine, have sent people to sort it out.
That doesn't sound good.
In their words, they have no other options. The gold is stopping flowing.
Yeah, have you had some sort of line of discussion with the dwarves in the mine? Any kind of line of communication, negotiation?
An awful lot of shouting through the door, essentially.
Right, I
But
see.
they keep going on about, the right of kin and how none of them can actually enter to deconsecrate it, or they can, but they won't. And only a dwarf can do it, so stuck.
Would you be opposed to myself and maybe two colleagues of mine going to have a conversation with the dwarves?
I mean, Again, he glances over towards the woman in the corner, who's kind of staring at you with very pinpoint blue eyes. She's definitely taking you in. I guess not. I mean, you can't do any worse, but if you're going to take them a message, tell them make their mind up quickly and make the right decision. He's kind of looking down at the floor at that. Because other people are making decisions now.
Okay, I will do. Thank you. Could you point me in the direction, please?
You can't miss it. It's the big door into the mountain. You'll be fine. You can see it.
Cool. Anything I should know before I go?
Good luck.
Great, thank you. I gotta walk outside the tent and go behind the tent to see if I can find the others. But like, hello.
I think I just want to appear behind you.
What the heck?
Sorry, I miss doing it to Ren. I have to do it to you now.
Okay. Wait, but I thought you guys were behind me. That you were behind me. That was that was funny. Yeah.
I'm unsure where our friend is.
I'm just standing in front of them and just say, hello. You don't see anything.
Okay, she's
Just
around.
hear,
at
hello.
God?
least.
Yes. I'm here to take you to my kingdom.
Be careful.
I was
Right.
able to hear the conversation. Firstly, what a jerk. Like, I'm completely on the side of the dwarves for now.
Right?
What did you plan to tell them?
I just want to talk to them to see what the actual story is. You know what it's like with leaders, managers. Probably didn't tell us anything of actually what's going on. So, you know, what do they expect? If it's a burial ground, you can't dig through it. There's got to be another way.
Maybe
Sure.
it's ancient things about their people, so they're very attached to it. There's must be something that they're very attracted to if they want to protect it that way.
Is there
Okay.
any kind... Sorry, go ahead.
Go.
It's a question to Greg. Like, is there any kind of international law that we will know? Like, a bit like we have UNESCO, like things to protect places that we will know of?
No.
No.
There's no World Heritage sites in this world.
Sad.
I was gonna say, I think Eritrea would like kind of like try and see where the voice was coming from and just start being like, "Where are you?"
Can you do a dexterity check then, Magnolia, to see if you can dodge out the way?
Oh no.
You're invisible. It's a really low DC, but
Oh, that too.
a 2.
That too.
Eritrea's like swinging her hands around and just smacks something quite hard in the middle of nowhere next
Ow,
to you.
ow, ow,
Oh,
ow.
sorry.
ow.
I didn't mean to. Right. Okay,
Careful.
you're here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, that's good. Good.
yeah.
Sorry, that was weirding me out. Yes, you are there. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
sorry if I don't want to make myself not invisible anymore. It's just for I want to take the maximum of this feature.
It's fine. If
So-
I could be invisible, I would totally be invisible.
Yeah.
We're gonna go talk to the dwarves. Is everybody in favor of this? Are you happy with this?
Yeah.
We could even send Magnolia, because she's invisible, to see if you can see anything before we speak to them. Do you feel like you
Okay.
don't have to?
No. You two are here because of the task that I have to do, and we need to get into the mines anyways. I can go in and try to see what is going on inside, and then report back to you.
Okay. Well, I wish I could see you right now because there's a way for me to communicate with you. I could try without seeing you. Wait, let me check.
Okay, wait. I just take a dirt from the ground and just put it on my face,
Ah,
and now it's full of dust. Yeah, it's just you just see like dust floating
I mean-
on the shape of Magnolia's head.
I think I just need a connection because it would still work if I was blind. So, sorry, I just touched what looks like your forehead.
Yeah, you just touch a very rough hair, like very yeah.
And I'll make a connection with her and Eri for 1 hour.
Okay. Do you want to? I don't know. Does Julie know what connection you have?
No, it's I guess not. It's a psychic connection linked to
Okay.
my category of rogue. So the only thing you see is that the eyes of Leah are glowing a little bit when they do that, and they usually have to look at the person to establish a link. So they're going to look at Eri too.
So you can now all speak in each other's minds.
Oh yeah,
Well, no,
guys.
we can
Yeah.
speak in Leah's, but Magnolia and Eri can't speak to each other.
Oh yes, everything has to go through Leah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Ah,
kind of have to trust me to don't modify your speech. Sometimes
this
I'm a
is
little bit
extra
short.
weird.
Yeah. Can you hear me well?
This is extra weird.
What
Yeah,
we
I
do
think
when we
that
talk
is.
like that is we tend to go like this to show that we're talking in
Yeah.
our heads.
No, you can literally hear Magnolia just at the air moving. It's like, this is extra weird. This is extra weird.
Your voice is different in my head. Okay.
It's like,
Let's go then.
let's go.
This
I
way,
just
the big entrance.
take
You-
the dust off my face.
You head towards the
So
big
interesting.
entrance of the mine, and it's a big stone outcropping with huge like wood doors in, and there is a barricade up against the front. And standing around the side, like in a semicircle around, are some very, very unpleasant-looking people, all dressed in similar kind of heavy leathers, and they're all carrying just too many blades and swords and daggers and stuff. You know, they're sitting there very stern, arms crossed, surveying all the other miners, and then they catch sight of you walking up, and they all give you a horrible, evil, missing teeth glare as you walk up to them.
I try to have the kindest face on. Be like, hello.
What do you want?
Hey.
Nothing much, really. Just wanted to speak to you, and we are not sent by those stupid humans.
Yeah. Actually wanted to see what's actually going on down here. We heard it from their point of view, but I didn't necessarily trust it, so I wanted to come and ask you guys. I heard there's some sort of sacred burial ground here, and you're trying to protect it.
No, you will. I will. Sorry, I probably should have said. None of these people are dwarves standing at the front.
Ah,
Oh,
Either
Are
sorry,
they?
they're a collection of humans and orcs
Oh.
and all
I
kinds.
In
would
that
not say
case,
that.
yeah, I wouldn't have said anything. I just been like, yeah, we're
Okay.
we're on
yeah,
a job.
the
We're just
dwarf
going in.
are the one that are inside, right?
Yes.
Okay, rewind. We are sent by your human chief to go speak to the dwarves.
Yeah.
And we support your cause, guys. Those fucking dwarves, they are really annoying.
Doors, man, so stubborn.
Yeah. They will be for now, but they won't be later. I promise you that.
I know, right?
Proper evil laugh. If you want to shout at them through the door, be my guest.
I said thank you. That was easy.
Right, yeah.
I mean, they won't let you in, but you might as well just
Yeah.
shout at a stone, which is basically the same thing as shouting at a dwarf.
Are we going to be far away enough from them to say what we want to the dwarves?
No, you would. Some people will be able to hear you, so you're going to have to shout through quite a large door.
Ah. Guys, do you think you could give us like 5 minutes just alone with them for them to trust them more without you
Yep.
around?
I heard there's lunch going on at the bonfire, and obviously we're going to be by the doors guarding them while you have it. So
Roll a persuasion check for that.
Can she have my help?
Yeah, you gave something, sure.
+4.
so 15 plus 10 is 25 plus 4.
I fucking hate you. I hate bards. I seriously fucking
know.
hate bards. He looks at you for a second, and then you just hear his stomach growling slightly.
Yeah, I was going to say. I hear your
I'm
stomach.
right there with you. I'm excited for food after.
Yeah, keep us some.
2 minutes. And he nods to the others, and they head over. Lots of clanking of weapons as they're walking away. So they're over the bonfire. So if you kind of need to wind your way through this barricade to get close to the big doors.
Just say Magnola's head. Okay, if you find an entry, please don't be long. You don't have that much time.
Yeah, I just see an entryway. I'm quite big, so I don't know if I can fit.
So are you trying to go, like, are you trying to open the doors, for one?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
they're locked.
Oh yeah, of course.
mean, what kind of
Yeah.
doors are they?
Big wooden, kind of like, but you can tell they're made of very, very thick wood.
But any lock?
Oh yeah, there will be a very large, like, cast iron lock. Very, very big, very dirty.
I'll try to pick the lock. Eri, if you want to start speaking, please do, and I will try to make Magnola enter discreetly.
Okay.
Hello?
I'm sorry. What's going
So-
on?
Okay,
Where's
so
the-
imagine like there's, I don't know, a big wall or something like that.
Yes.
Eri is here, attracting them there to speak. I'm on the door, and Magnola ready to enter if I manage to open.
Okay. You do things in
Yeah.
very strange ways. Okay. Sleight of hand check while Eritrea shouts at them through the door.
Okay.
Eritrea?
Ooh.
Hello.
Okay. You hear some scuffling on the outside, and you hear someone there.
Yes, I'm. My name is Bella. I've just literally come to see if we can give you a hand. We've heard about what's going on up there. Sounds pretty bad, but they seem pretty anti you, and we wanted to make sure that you were okay.
We're fine. Clear off.
Okay. Well, I have some bad news. I've just found out from the people up the top, that they're going to clear you out of here forcefully soon. And honestly, I don't agree with that from what we've heard about what's going on down here. We wanted to see if we could help. We're literally just, we're like couriers. We came here to pick up a delivery. I've just found out what's going on. You're protecting something important. I can see that. Can we help you?
Leah, as you're starting to pick the lock as they're making this speech, you
I
hear.
roll so well.
So roll then.
27.
27. You've picked the lock, and the guy's just like, I swear I locked this from the other side. You see the door open a crack, and they peer out and look at Eritrea. You see this quite low down because it's a dwarf. Very, very heavy set, kind of like golden eyes, scraggly beard that looks really quite matted and dirty. He looks you up and down.
Hi, sir. What can I call you?
You should come in and give the message yourself then. You're saying that
Just
people
me?
are coming?
I do have a friend with me. This is Leah.
Keep your hands
If you
where
like,
people can see them.
Okay.
The door opens just wide enough, opens enough for you guys to step through.
Do you think we could have the 5-minute break now?
Sure, if that's easier.
If it's okay with you?
Yeah?
Thanks.
Fine with me.
Right, we're back. Good luck.
Yeah, except if you plan to just cast Fireball for no reason, you do you? Like, you don't need to tell us.
I'm just thinking about dropping invisibility. Because I'm just hanging there. Like, hello. What do you think would be better for the situation? Because I think those two already trust you two. Well, trust.
It could make them not trust us.
Yeah. So I will just follow. Yeah, okay. Amazing.
But it is up to you. If you want to do that, then feel free to do it, because we'll just go with it.
We can't hear you,
We
Dust.
can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Excuse me. I forgot what I will.
We can't hear you.
You probably have to change your input.
You've gone. We can't hear you again.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh no, you're back.
can
You're
I
back.
make a call?
You're back.
Yeah, you're back.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sure? It's you.
Cool. Yeah, you can just speak in my head if you wanna stay in the conversation.
I will drop invisibility.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I will quickly say what you see as you enter. So you're in this. You're in a like kind of like Skyrim type mine. It's long. There's lots of heavy beams keeping the ceiling up. Lots of dark rock with lit fire torches heading down further in. You're met at the door by a group of about 6 different dwarves, all of which armed with pickaxes, all of which quite raised, quite threateningly. But yeah. So Eritrea and Leah are seen stepping in, and then Magnolia, you kind of sneak in behind before the door is slammed behind. And then there's a click of the lock. Said, I've definitely locked it this time. So, the pickaxes are pointed at you in a manner that's definitely like no one's ever used this as a weapon before. So you're like, come with us. And your turn, and you are, the 2 of you, /3 of you, whenever you choose to drop it, are escorted down the thing. So do you drop it?
Yeah, I drop it. I'm behind the last person. I think it is Leah.
Okay. There's suddenly an intake of breath. There's someone shouts, "It's the ghost!" And they all turn to Magnolia and raise their picks even higher. Like, do pickaxes work on ghosts?
No, it goes very real, very real. And I just like tap on my hand and like, it's real, it's real.
Who are you?
Real person, no ghost. Magnolia, a pleasure to meet you. We're in.
What's your business here?
I'm with the team. We just want to speak with everyone else. Here, we have very concerns about the safety of all of your people, which just came from the outside. We just heard the commotion and the disparities between your people. We just want to talk things. We are here in peace.
A persuasion check.
Let me use this one because the other one. 12.
I don't trust this one. Keep an eye on her. And they're all too tall anyway. And you are being led in. Magnolia, there's the group of you are being led by 2 dwarfs. There's 4 of them around you, Magnolia, all kind of keeping their eye on you with their pickaxes ready.
I go with my hands lift up like this.
So you're led deeper and deeper within the mine, and the air is getting colder and dustier. It's quite, it gives your mouth a horrible taste as the rock dust gets in there, and so you're surprisingly deep. You find at one point a mine shaft that goes down and goes almost like vertically down. There are some stairs that you're led down, and you just keep going down. You feel like this would be horribly dark if it weren't for the torches, thankfully, spread throughout. And eventually you find a huge open mined out cavern where there's another 20 or so dwarfs who all stand up and look at you. They've all got little fires, and you see that they're cooking like rats that they've been catching in the mines for food. And you see that they're all clearly miners. They've all got their hard hats on and all holding pickaxes, but they also look like the foreman. They look tired, they look thin and drawn. They've been in here for a long time. But a taller dwarf stands up, heads over you. He's got the longest beard of them all, a very big bushy brown eyebrows, and hair that flows back over his shoulder. Says, "I speak for these dwarves. Who are you, and why have you entered this place?"
Hello, I'm Bella. This is Leah, and this is Magnolia. Yeah, we're here to see if we can help. We heard about the situation. We heard a one-sided story up the top that painted you guys out to be a nuisance, and we wanted to come and hear it from you.
A nuisance is what we are because it is right to be in these circumstances. Those desecrators, and as one, all the dwarves like turn aside and just spit on the ground, all in unison.
Oh.
Want to desolate a sacred site that we mined into. They will not. We will defend it as right as is the voice of our ancestors would tell us to do. And there's a huge like roar of approval as it echoes around the cavern.
Okay, we see the situation, and I spoke with my companions, and they all agree that what you're doing here is right, that you should be protecting it. I wanted to tell you some news. I basically heard that in a couple of days that they would be forcefully entering here and removing you by force. We don't agree with this. We wanted to come down and see if we could help in any way. Is there no way around this? Is there no other way you can mine? We could start mining somewhere else, or is there a way that we can protect here?
Roll a persuasion check again. You're doing a lot of talking, so a lot of persuasion checks, but it's what you were barred for, so.
That's 15 plus 10. 25.
Plus 10. Plus 10. Stand down. Stand down, lads. And the people standing around Magnolia like lower their pickaxes very slowly. Take a seat by the fire. He draws up some quite low chairs.
Thank you.
Again, you kind of look like adults sitting in children's seats at school, because yours much bigger than what made for. You're offered a rat on a stick, each of you. Dinner?
I've eaten, thank you.
Yeah, not hungry right now.
I'm vegetarian.
We've got good sauce. It's the only thing we can make down here. Made from moss and mud, but it's pretty tasty. No? Okay, well, all the more for me. You just... You say they're going to come and kick us out.
Yes.
Well, the issue with that is we won't leave. We can't leave. So...
Yeah. I mean, that is the issue, unfortunately. I think it won't be a choice. It'll be you die here or you leave here alive.
Well, quite frankly then, we will choose the former.
And there's absolutely no way out. There's no way that we can resolve this so that nobody has to get hurt and that this place is kept.
He points over to just a cave that to you looks like any other. Through there is one of the many sites of the burial of ancestors. Our chosen guardian ancestors. We have lived... Well, our people have lived well below this earth for a very long time. And our ancestors are buried above us to protect us from what may come down from above. That is what they have buried into. At the centre of that is... His voice gets like louder and louder, filled with quite emotion. I can't quite do it at the moment, but... At the centre is the voice of the ancestors, holding the spirits of those buried there. That is one of our most treasured artifacts that any dwarf of any kind would protect. Now, technically, any dwarf can go in there and collect it, but we will not. That is where our people were buried, and it is where they should stay. No dwarf or kin. You don't know kin, do you? Kin is friend of dwarf, closely enough. No dwarf or kin would be likely to do that, and none here would desecrate that place. Would deconsecrate. The removal of the voice of the ancestors, deconsecration, but semantics.
What is the artifact?
It is a gem containing literal the spirits of maybe a dozen or so guardians buried in that site.
By guardians, you mean like they were dwarf in their lifetime and...
Dwarves of legend. Dwarves worthy of being a dwarf!
Yeah, okay. So more heroes, not with like magical powers.
Dwarves don't use magic. Again, there's a... As around every dwarf spits on the ground at the word magic.
So, in terms of like, what were you mining here before this happened? You were mining gems, right?
Yes, the natural gems within the stone.
And how easy is it? How likely is it that there's going to be other places around here where we could be mining to get gems that aren't here?
This entire mine is dry apart from forward, and that is through our site.
And you can't start digging from the other side of the mountain?
No chance.
Okay. So we can't
Around it.
barter.
The site, we don't know how big it is. When we buried into it, we let back. We are not worthy of standing there. So we have not been able to explore it. So we don't know how wide it goes or how deep it goes. While the voice of the ancestors is there, we will not move.
But would you like to explore more then? Like, would it be possible to safely, you do it, move the voices of your ancestors to somewhere better, safer?
We will not do it. We can do it, we will not. It is not for us to choose. No, only dwarf or kin of dwarf may do it, and no dwarf here shall. And none of those other miners are worthy of being kin.
Yeah, I completely hear you and understand you. However, have you considered that if they come in like one day and kill you all, your precious voices are going to be destroyed anyway? I know, I'm sure you're mighty fighters, and you're going to fight as much as you can, but it feels like they have a lot of means.
And you are kind of tired and hungry by the looks of things.
You're eating rats.
Rats are a dwarven delicacy, thank you. These have been well harvested within these mines. Or well, cultured or bred or whatever. Look around us. They gesture to all the dwarves. You are wrong. There are no fighters here. But that does not mean that this is worth fighting for. This is the only thing worth fighting for.
Okay, it's your story, man. Like, we are just delivery guys here, and we cared about your story because we thought it was really touching. But in the end, I really think you're going to lose your voices, and that really breaks my heart, and I just met you. But really up to you. Do you need our help for anything else?
If you want to defend it, you need to be alive, because dead, they're going to trespass you and your people's temple and ancestors. So you cannot fight, and in consequence, you're going to be dead, and dead, you can't protect anything here. So I suggest just to find a way to make the peace, or just maybe transport this sacred place to somewhere else, or go around.
We've had this conversation for weeks, but we believe that this is where the dead voices should stay. It is where it was chosen by dwarves far more dwarfish than any of us. And so the dwarves here have said, no, we will not be moving it. If they come to take it, we will stand in their way until we are no longer here.
What if, not a threat, just a suggestion, we move it for you? Like that you don't have to take the decision?
We said only dwarves or kin of dwarves may enter.
So
How
I
do
have
you
a
become a
further
kin?
suggestion.
Pardon? Those 2 questions there.
How do you become a kin of dwarves?
He leans back for a second. No offense to the 3 of you.
That's
You
okay.
don't look like you'd be able to pass the kinship tests.
You just need to be strong.
In 1,000 different ways. But it's not 1,000 tests, it's 3. But you don't... The other miners, some of them, have tried to take it. Have tried to demand the right of kinship. And it has not gone well. They all failed.
But you don't know what we're capable of, though. And if we do this test, like, is there a risk of us dying, or is it low risk?
Unlikely. You'd have to really fuck up. But we are in a mine. Accidents happen.
I mean, we can always try. I have other things to do, but it would be nice to help you, I guess.
The 3 of you really wish to try and undertake the test of kinship.
I didn't speak for them. I don't know what they're thinking.
If it would help.
Way. Yeah.
You understand that if you pass, and yet you also decide not to move the voice of the ancestors, you would also be dwarf duty bound to defend this place as well, then.
Oh, so we won't be able to move it then?
No. When you go in, and if you decide not to, as we think is right, then you would have to. But if you've proven yourself to be kin, then you may be worthy of moving it.
But you won't be happy if I move it, right?
We won't be happy, no.
But you'll all be safe, and the voices will be safe. So it's the right thing to do, right?
That would be on you.
Weird.
Yes, yes, Julie's got it.
No, I was about to
Weird.
speak to... Yeah, tell me.
This is just weird.
Yeah?
Doesn't make sense. Sorry, I'm trying to make sense of all of it. And I really want to defend them because it's their people. But it's a loop of things that are correct or not correct.
No, I think it's just he cannot say what he doesn't want to do, but I think deep down he knows it's the right thing, something like that. So we kind of need to read between the lines, but I'm not pretty good at it. So I'm going to stop asking him the same question and just trust my guts.
Yeah, we can just move it somewhere else and maybe make the peace with all of them.
Eri? How do you feel about the tests?
It's a lot of work.
I know.
And we're not, this is not why we're here.
I know. We're not even paid for that.
So, I have a suggestion that we make a deal that we will help in return for the gems that we need.
Maybe you can add a little extra. If they have gold.
We have gold. We've been paid
Okay.
already. Yeah, we're here to
Okay.
help. Right?
Mm-hmm. I'll let you speak.
Okay, so, we have a problem. Just a small one. We want to help you. We are couriers though, and we are here to pick up something really important. And I would just like some security that if we do help you, that we will be able to secure the delivery we're here to pick up.
I would assume your delivery is gems.
Yes.
Take them. We don't care.
Okay.
They're over there. You know,
Do
we've got them inside cave. We've got all in boxes. They're just littering
do
the
we
place
all
up.
need to take the case? Do we all need to take the test, or
Anyone
could
who
just one
wishes
of
to
us
become
take it?
kin. But why would
Okay.
you? If you're just here for the gems, just take them. and leave.
Because we want to help. We didn't want to see you slaughtered for this cause for no reason and then it be desecrated anyway. What's the point in you dying for no reason? You're trying to protect something, and if you all die, that doesn't get protected. We want to help.
Very well. You two are taking it? Yourself? Looking to Magnolia.
I think what we're proving right now, I think it's enough to be trust. And I think we are already king of the dwarf.
No. Your dwarfish spirit must be tested.
Can you just tell us how long it's going to take?
A couple of hours, maybe.
Oh, okay. It's not like for 2 weeks you're going to suffer and prove that you are worthy. And okay, cool.
We don't
Yeah,
have the time.
sure.
He leans in.
Oh,
Technically, the full test could take a much longer time, but in the spirit of things, being quick might be useful.
yes, exactly. Okay. Then why not? And we can give up at any time, right?
You can fail at any time, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm in. I'm happy to help you, and it's not too much for now.
So, two of you are in. Magnolia, I didn't quite get your answer. So, was that yes or no you cut out?
Oh, it's a yes.
Okay. He stands up, raises his arms to the ceiling, and roars, "These three have demanded the right of kinship!" And the whole cavern starts thumping their pickaxes on the ground, like echoing around. The minimal 3 test shall be performed in this rite. Firstly, that the steel is within your bones. Bring forth the rocks. And from a cave, like 3 really quite large rocks are kind of carried out by these very sturdy looking dwarves and placed at your feet. Hold these for 30 minutes. No touching the ground. And you look down at them. These are quite large rocks, and like you saw the miners holding them, and they were really quite heavy. And prove that your body is strong enough to hold a piece of mountain. Again, all the while, the pickaxes are slamming on the ground. I'm sorry, I don't have uplifting music for this.
That's okay. Sorry, I'm just checking my scroll.
Yeah.
Can fly make you stronger?
No, it can make you fly. So
You know,
if you wanted to do something with flying, sure.
No.
Which there might be ways to do it.
Not as
I don't
strong
think-
at all.
I only have a mage hand, but I think it's really weak. Would that be helpful? A little bit?
Oh, it would help, yes.
Do you mind telling me, as a DM, if it'd be worth it?
It will increase, it will add a bonus to your roll, yes.
Okay. How big is the rock?
About the size of your torso.
Okay.
So you look at it and you don't think this is absolutely impossible. It's not like they've literally asked you to pick up a mountain. But also, the 3 of you, he was possibly right when he said you don't look like you could hold this. But he did
I mean,
not
I'll
say
try.
anything about magic. He did not say anything about not being able to use different stuff to be able to do it.
I think I'll try with... Can a mage hand be kind of invisible? They don't like magic, I don't want them to see.
Yeah, okay.
It'll be like a light blue or something, but I will hide it like around my stomach anyway.
Well, yeah, like
So I'm
this
going to
place is
use-
lit by like flickering light, so it's not
Um,
great for visibility.
I'm going to use my mage hand, probably a psychic dice, and I could use some vampiric strength. But can I use that after my roll? Like if I see I'm struggling?
You'll be able to see if you struggle, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if I do a combination of that, I have 30% of chance to succeed.
I was just trying to see if I could find any like good, like rhythmic banging for this, but I don't think I can, unfortunately.
Can
Yeah.
I search inside the thing?
Sorry, I was just sorting this. That's how Leah's approaching it. Magnolia, how are you thinking of approaching it?
I'm checking because since I'm a furbolg, I count with powerful build, and I count as one size larger when I lift stuff.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm not quite sure how much is it.
Because you count as therefore
I'm-
large, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. Which will mean that I will decrease your difficulty check for this.
Okay.
So you're going off pure full ball strength.
Yeah. No magic. Just trying to go all in. I'm not even thinking of using magic. I'm just like, I need to prove myself.
Lift with your knees. You're all right.
One with the rock. Yes.
Yes. Yes. One with the stone. And Eritrea, how are you planning on doing this?
So, I think Eritrea is going to do it in a way where she's trying to fool them a bit. So I wanted to use minor illusion to make it look like I'm standing there holding the rock, whereas in reality I'm actually sitting there, the rock's on my lap.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna start with Leah. So you were trying to use Mage Hand to hold it, and possibly Vampire Strength.
Yeah, how would that work if I choose to use vampiric strength after?
Try and pick it
Because
up with
usually you
Mage
give
Hand,
me-
and if you fail, then I'll give you advantage. And then you'll burn a health point, a blood point, and then I'll give you advantage.
Okay, so like stealthily inside of my inside pocket, I will tear the scroll apart. Oh, off -1. I will add my psychic die. Oh, fuck's sake. Only 14, so I will use my vampiric strength.
Yeah, like you go to lift it up. To be fair, with the 14, you feel it moving slightly, but you just can't get it off the ground. You can shift it from side to side. You are dead close at 14. So you'll need to
And if
burn it for this.
yeah, I am.
So please roll again, because yeah, you
Ah.
burn your blood point. Therefore, you tap into that vampiric strength within you, and you feel a rush of strength, but you feel it burn something away again. No,
That's worse. So
no. So you get really close, but unfortunately you can't make it. It's just too heavy for you.
well, that's fun.
There's the main foreman again bangs his pickaxe on the ground, going, "One has fallen." But Magnolia, you're trying to be strength, and I'm decreasing your DC for that. So please roll a strength check.
Okay. 16.
16. Not only was it lower, you hit. The DC was 15 anyway. Whoa! It takes you a second.
Rock.
You feel the burning in your legs as you pick it up, and your ass stand up. Ugh. It is heavy.
One with the rock.
Yes. One with the rock,
I say it
one
out
with the
loud.
stone is echoing as the,
Yeah.
the people are chanting it. Your arms are burning, but you feel like your muscles lock in. Like you've done a fair bit of lifting in your past for the place where you're from. I'm trying not to say too much. And yeah, your fur-bold nature, your muscles lock in, and you're able to hold it. It's really quite impressive. It's still really heavy. You're going to be sore, but you did well. Eritrea, you are doing minor illusion. There's no check for minor illusion, is there?
Well, you can always do a deception check because I am trying to deceive them.
I think it'll be close. Like, you're gonna have to try and like do some movements to make it look like you're struggling and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, deception, I guess.
Or performance.
Deception, you're lying.
Okay. So it's 22. Not 12.
Yeah, you take advantage of the flickering light, and so although your image is a bit wobbly, you do manage to make it look like that there is a version of yourself holding it. You're not. You managed to make the rock on the floor kind of meld into the floor and make it look like you've picked it up. You've got to stand very still in the image though, to make sure that you are not poking out anywhere. Otherwise, it looks like if a dwarf looked really close, it might look like you've got like 4 hands, as your hands are not quite in the right place. But with a 22, you succeed, and you are both held there. I'm just going to say, because I think minor image is a cantrip, you just basically keep casting it.
I think as well, I'd say with the concentration it's taking to not move, the stress on Eritrea's face is going to look like they're just struggling to hold the rock, so it kind of fits.
That's good. But you stand there for ages, like Magnolia. Oh, everything is hurting.
Like, yeah.
But eventually the pickaxe slams on the ground and says, "It is done," and you are allowed to drop it. And the dwarf looks at the two of you and goes, "Far better than I expected. You have both passed." But looks towards Leah and said, "I'm sorry, but you were unable to complete the task. You will not be allowed to move on to the next." Next, he says, "Bring forth 2 gems." And two of the gemstones honed from this place are placed on top of your boulders. And he says, to the dwarf, "The rocks must sing to you. Elicit a reaction from this rock." The 2 of you. That is your only task.
A reaction.
Oh.
A light, a sound, anything. The rock must accept you.
I think Eritrea would just look at the rock and be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
The guy arches a very bushy eyebrow as you say that. Let's start with Magnolia.
So I will just pretend that I'm closing my eyes. I'm just thinking about the crystal and the rock, and I will cast mold earth. And I will start casting some shapes and color to start shifting in the rock.
Yeah.
It seems that I'm writing words on it, but let's see if it's the rock talking, and it's just like dwarf words around it. And yeah.
Okay, yeah, that will absolutely work. You don't need to roll because you've done what they asked entirely. Like this crystal, which was catching the light from the various fires, morphs as you to your will as the skin of the gem like skitters and moves around, forming the patterns that you want it to. You just do it, and honestly, you do it so quickly that there's murmurs from the dwarfs. Just like, that's impressive. That really is impressive. She may be kin. Eritrea.
One with the rock.
Yeah. Eritrea, what do you do?
Like Eritrea's like thinking to herself, she's like, "The only thing I can do is shatter it or sing to it."
And what do you choose?
Eritrea decides that she's gonna try and just perform and use the walls around as an advantage. So I think Eritrea is kind of hoping that the music and the sound will like bounce off things in the cave and maybe like kind of make the gem hum a little bit or something. It's a wild shot. She doesn't think it's gonna work, but this is her like.
If that's all you can come up with, absolutely. It will be a high DC, but do a performance check.
Okay. That's a 22. I only rolled a 12.
Yeah, no, a 23 I set as the DC for this. That's really frustrating. If you have...
Fuck.
You are technically using music, so you could add Bardic Inspiration to this.
That's a D6, isn't it?
You could add a D6.
It's 6.
Okay, so... You do, and just with, like, the vibrations that you're making with your lute, quite naturally, because you're doing quite forcefully, using quite deep, bassy notes, like, it is just making the rocks vibrate ever so slightly, but it is technically moving without you touching it. So you have technically fulfilled the task. And there's some nodding, like you didn't get the whispers that Magnolia got of people going, "Oh, amazing!" But you get a few nods from the dwarves around saying, "Yes, that was a good response."
Oh, can I also add as well, when I did it, I tried to sing like an old dwarvish song.
Yeah, you absolutely can. It's like, yeah, they appreciate that. That's
Oh.
something that a dwarf kin would know.
Yeah.
And because you're a musician with many different things, you absolutely could. And finally, the dwarves dwell within the deep. The dwarves dwell within the shadows and in the darkness. The darkness must accept each of you. Put out the fires. And there's a scrabbling of people like throw cloaks and stuff over the fires, and one by one these lights are going out until you are in pitch darkness within the earth. There is no light, there is nothing. The dwarves have gone silent. You just hear the voice. Let the dark read you. Magnolia. It takes
Yes.
a couple of minutes of complete darkness. You are sitting there. It's been going on so long that you're not sure if it's been minutes or if it's been hours. There is nothing. You feel almost that strange, intense feeling of knowing yourself because there's no other input. And then you just hear a voice whispering in your ear. What are you doing? You shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah. Eddie?
It's a voice you don't recognize.
Oh.
You've caused so much harm. And here you are standing in a doomed place. Place of the dwarves, where blood could well flow so soon. You are no fighter.
Who are you? What are you?
There's laughter, and there's like echoes around you, and it's coming from all sides. I am the darkness. I cover the dwarves. I care for them. We care for me. You stand here, trying to prove yourself a dwarf, in spirit, a kin. What makes you so worthy?
I'm just trying to protect them. I'm just trying to make it right for them, so they don't suffer. The same as my people did. I
Oh,
just want to feel like I can save them.
and your people do suffer. Ironic that you come to a place of stone to be able to cure the stone sickness.
Then you need to go to the source. After all,
I wonder what delves even deeper. Can you please do... And you feel like a pressure inside your head, and like you feel like pressure almost like pushing your eyes out, this intense mental force. Can you please do an intelligence saving throw?
Oh. It's an 8.
An 8.
8.
The darkness whispers one more thing to you. And it's going to be something that you hold as a character quite dear, as a little secret that you hold to yourself. It can be anything, but it's something that's deeply personal to you. Take a moment and then think about what that is, and then tell us what the darkness tells you.
I think what I am feeling, what Magnolia is feeling, is that deepest sadness that she feels like she cannot save anyone at this point. That all of this weird trial of the dwarves is not going to work, and she feels weak with the darkness is telling her, because the darkness is showing her the truth, the reality. It is that she's weak and she's just running from the destiny that she should have, but it's going to catch her.
You are no dwarf. You are no fighter. You failed at your first calling at the first step. And we all know that those who judged you now, judged you back then, and the results of their judgment led you to here. You've been running. And now you feel you can stand tall in my darkness. Failure. Can you please roll a Constitution saving throw?
It's a 9.
9. The pressure builds in your head until you just feel it just overtake you and you let out just a long scream. Would you like to scream first? You don't have to.
Yeah, everyone is sleeping here.
Eritrea. You too are standing in this darkness. In complete silence and complete sensory deprivation. And you too hear a voice whispering in you. And so the runaway has gone to ground, literally. Come to hide in my loving darkness, little one. Or tall one.
Airship just takes a deep breath, like studying herself.
You don't respond? You just... Okay. It tries again. You are not here because you wish to save any of my children. You are here because you actually want the fight. You cover more and more dangerous paths deliberately. You want to fight.
Some of your words are cutting out a bit. Sorry, Greg.
Oh, sorry. I'll speak normally, but you know it's a whispering voice. You know you want to fight. You yearn for it. So everywhere you go, you seek out the chance of violence. My children have offered you the gems. You could just up and leave. You wish to try and take a more noble path, do you? It laughs at you.
It's like you think that I haven't experienced mental torture before. I have literally lived through my worst nightmares, my worst fears.
That's
and
true.
I came out the other side. You can whisper to me what you like, but I know why I'm here, and I know what I need to do.
Let's have a look a little deeper, shall we? Can you also please do an intelligence saving throw?
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. That's a dirty 20, so it's 18 plus 2.
Dirty 20. You feel again this pressure building inside your head, and the darkness speaks again. Oh. Now this one is interesting. A child of light hiding in the darkness. You cannot hide forever. Oh, such fascination. And your own personal safe, your vault within you. Almost impenetrable, except to me.
What are you talking about?
Funny. The key to this vault also lies deep beneath the earth.
What are you on about?
You know a little of which I speak. That which has been said about you from those who can see within. I'm not the first to poke around here.
Yeah,
Deep
but I didn't know
inside.
nothing about things locked inside me in vaults and whatever else you're talking about. I just know that my soul's kind of light.
Oh, it is, but even that is shining from within something darker, something that's been repressed within you. I tell the truth when I say that your key lies beneath the darkness.
Oh, that last bit I didn't hear. The key lies beneath.
Sorry. The key to this vault of within you lies within darkness, within the ground. Far from here. But it is still part of me.
So, darkness in the ground. Sounds quite dwarvish to me.
I even agree. But let's do one more thing. Please do a constitution saving throw. As again, this pressure builds and builds again.
Is that a 9 or a 6? That's a 9. It's a 9.
It's a 9.
Oh, wait, did you say saving throw?
Yes.
Yeah, still a 9. Never mind.
However, you are right. Yours was within. Yours past, said. Barely. Not of your own choice has your fate been interwoven with my kin and my shadows. But the link is there nonetheless. You are named kin. Use this wisely. And do not betray, because you can never escape what lies beneath in the end.
I just nod my head in a slight bow, and no, I didn't say anything else.
As you do, a scream echoes from right next to you, and you recognize it's Magnolia's voice. However, it is not just you two in this. Leah? Leah. Now, I will say this is true even for the two of you with dark vision. It is pitch black in here. You genuinely cannot see a thing. And you know this should not be right. You can see in darkness for a little bit. This feels extra. This is something else. This is not normal darkness. And again, you're standing there. You can hear, however, for a second, you can hear the heartbeats of those around you before even those fade away as you kind of are pulled unwillingly into this kind of self-reflective state. And a voice speaks to you as well, of course. Perhaps you are even born for this role. Or died for it, perhaps. Perhaps you are even born for this role. Or perhaps, more accurately, you died for it. A true little creature of darkness, aren't you?
I'll just speak in my head, not out loud to don't disturb the others. Who's speaking?
I am the darkness. I am what you hide in, what you seek to run away into. Many people fear you when they close their eyes at night, but it is the terror from me that they truly fear.
I'm so sorry, I just have a few words.
That's fine.
maybe if you put the mic closer.
I'm sorry. I
Um,
didn't know you couldn't actually hear me. Sorry. Still
Yeah,
bad.
it's the end of your words.
Okay, is this
Yeah, we're
better?
cutting out.
Is this
Yes.
better? Okay, welcome
Yes.
to a podcast.
That's so much better. Should have done that from the beginning.
Children are told
Okay.
of you scary tales before they go to sleep, but it is I that watches over them, and am the true terror in the darkness.
Okay. Why are you in my head? I'm not in the test anymore.
You are standing within my darkness, are you not? Are you not surrounded by it? Do you not drink me in, even if involuntarily?
But I thought dwarves didn't use magic.
They don't. There is no magic here.
Are you just an entity? Are you one of the voices of the dwarves? What are you?
You have actually got that correct. I am one of the voices within the stone, indeed.
Oh,
We speak into the darkness, and the darkness carries our voice.
well, you know why my friends are trying to do?
We know what you are trying to do. You have fallen, and your friend has fallen as well, or will fall very shortly. You'll hear a scream when that happens. Another of yours is holding tight, holding well.
Yeah, trust them. They're strong, physically and mentally. Are you okay if we move you then? How do you feel about that?
Our choice has gone a long time ago. When
Oh.
when our lives passed, so did our choice. If you have proven to be true kin, not that you have, you would have been welcomed within our halls.
Like, no offense, but be trapped with you?
No, you would have been welcomed as a guest.
Okay.
But, alas, that is not to be you.
Nope.
But I think that's something that you're quite familiar with at this point.
Failing? Yeah.
Yeah. Not being a part of those around you.
Oh.
Every
Are you
every
trying to
step
make me feel bad?
every
Like,
step
again, I'm
you've
not in the
made.
test. You don't need to be mean. Like,
You are within
you
my
can stop.
darkness. You are within my darkness.
Yeah, but you're quite interesting. Like, I thought we could have a chit chat. Like, no need to be mean. We can just speak about your story. You could tell me, like, did you have a name before being the darkness?
We are of one voice, for we are the ancestors in the dark.
Oh, I'm speaking to several people. Then all of you.
One.
Oh.
We are
Okay.
one.
Oh, hi everyone. Well, honor to meet you. They care a lot about you, but they're all about to die for you. A bit for no reason, because frankly, they could just put you somewhere better, where they could really worship you, like can take some sunshine.
We do
Anyway,
not want worship. We do not want sunshine.
what do you want?
We are the spirits of the dead. We rule beneath the earth, because the earth is of the dwarves.
Oh, okay. But well, they could put you even deeper, I feel like.
Were you not listening? The ancestors are buried high to protect what comes from above.
What comes from above?
Many things. Threats are innumerous.
Like,
Many,
close enough, don't
many.
worry. Yeah. It's been a long time. Probably didn't speak in a long time. So does it mean when the humans and others are going to attack, are you going to protect them?
We
Or
are
not?
dead. Against the living, we can do nothing. The dwarves will, should they stand and fight, as is dwarfish, they will do what they can. That is the dwarfish way.
Can something really bad happen if we move you, actually?
If you were to move me, yes.
No, not me. Oh my god, I'm not part of your story anymore. I don't know, one of those like who are succeeding at the moment.
If something bad were to. Provided they did so for a dwarfish reason, then no.
Oh, I don't mean like something bad happening to them. they have pure intention, they'll be fine. I hope. I meant if we move you, like with, I don't know, undead will come out of somewhere and kill everyone just because we disturbed your peace or something.
If you were to, especially
Oh my
you,
God.
yes. But
I'm not going to touch this damn rock. I just want to go back to the city and with some money and learn about my story. Sorry, guys, I got a bit mad.
going for money,
Um,
now that is a dwarfish thing.
See, but they don't want me. They don't want to have a chat. They just want me to lift a big rock. Well, I don't have any muscles, so obviously. Sorry, I got mad again.
Sorry, I can't keep a straight face. This is really funny. Alas,
Well,
the
managed
test
to
is
trigger a
over.
lot of emotions. Oh, we had a lovely chat. You know? Anything important to tell me? Because
There
it
is a
probably-
loud scream that echoes through, which is Magnolia. A voice echoes out, a dwarfish voice, light the fires again. And there's a scratching of tinder, and a few of the bonfires come back up. You're all still standing there, but Magnolia, you've been... What does it look like when a furbolg, like, is terrified?
It's just looking at the fire, just on that beyond, with her hands just like hugging herself and just mumbling, everything will be okay. You're a nice person. Everything will be okay. And she's just like trying to calm herself.
I feel like the ears might be quite expressive. Are they, like, really pressed down kind of thing, or not?
Yeah, but you know when the puppy is sad and then the ears settle down,
Aw.
yeah, fall down. It's like the ear is like this.
But Eritrea, you are standing tall. You feel heartier. You feel even slightly more at home within the lock than you did before. And the dwarf standing before you looks you up and down, nodding, says, "You passed the final test then. The darkness accepted you."
Yeah. Yeah.
Did it speak to you?
Yes. Sorry, it was confusing.
Then, and he slams his hammer down again. You are named Dwarfkin, which means, unfortunately, only the one of you was. But it's okay. Many have failed the test of becoming a true Dwarfkin. It is not for the meek and the undwarfish, but Dwarfkin. You came here with... You stated your purpose was to decide what to do with the voice of the ancestors. When you entered, you were not a dwarf, so it did not concern you. But now you've proven yourself, you may consult with us about what to do.
Thank you.
Speak your mind.
So, as you well know, I think to protect both you and the ancestors and tradition and any importance, I guess, we do need to move.
You need to move.
The ancestors. We need to move the site. I realize that this is going to be hard for all of you. You know, and this isn't a decision that anybody would make lightly. But we have to think of the choices we have here, and they are very limited. And the end goal, I believe, all of your goal is to protect what's here, right? That's your goal.
Yes.
If you die, then you cannot protect it.
If we must move the ancestors, the voice of the ancestors, and you wish to take that upon yourself, then the right to move it. You do not keep the voice of the ancestors, just so that's clear.
No.
Then
Thankfully.
your voice is recognized. Shall we
Thank you.
escort you then?
Please.
Your friends may come with you to the entrance, but only you may enter. Okay. You are summarily led through the tunnels, and there are like all of the dwarves come with you, like flanking you on either side with their pickaxes. Not with not in violence, but they seem to be. It feels more like an honor guard as they're walking you down towards it. There is a solemnity and kind of like. To be fair, Eritrea, you've been marched by soldiers as part of your royal bloodline, and it feels very much the same, although they're much dirtier and smellier. As you are marched through, and there's this, you come across this, where the dark stone of the mountain suddenly meets white, like thick brick, which has clearly been hammered through. So you can get some idea that somebody knew they were digging into something, they just didn't know what it was. And beyond there is darkness. You can't see him, but you are handed a torch. And all the dwarves go down on one knee, and you are gestured to enter.
I enter.
You enter. The other two, are you happy to sit back and wait for this?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you guys were going to try and fuck something up.
Can we, do you think, have a short rest?
It will take... yes, have a short rest, that's fine. So, Eritrea. As you
Will
enter...
this part take long? Sorry.
Pardon?
Will this part take long?
No, we're coming to the end. In fact, you know, we can actually go really quite quickly, honestly. You walk in and you find yourselves in a chiseled out, like, mausoleum type thing. Where you can see that there's this beautiful white stone with intricate etchings across all of it. Inset in each of the walls are what appears to be reliefs of, like, statues of dwarfs lying back with holding hammers or axes or pickaxes. And below it is there's quite clearly writing, which even if you get closer, you realise you don't speak Dwarfish, so you can't read what it says. But from what you've been told, these are probably descriptions of the heroism of these dwarfs. And in the centre of this chamber, sitting on a pedestal, is a glowing deep red crystal. Classic kind of ruby shaped. And inside you see little golden wisps, almost like spinning on the inside, like a vortex. There's nothing else that you can see in this place.
I think Eritrea is kind of just staring at it with her mouth like just open, just like kind of mesmerized.
Yeah. You're just standing next to it looking at it, yeah?
I think Eri would try to touch it.
You reach out and you feel as your hand getting closer, it's warm to the touch. You place it and you hear deep in your head, Dwarfkin. You understand the meaning of what you do? Question mark.
Do I?
Do you?
Do I?
Are you saying that in real life?
Yeah.
Right. You've been told what you've been told.
Okay, I would just say, like, what I am doing is protecting you. And if that is what it is, then yes, I know what I'm doing.
Very well. May the stone meet and be carried elsewhere. And you hear a dripping noise that gets louder and louder. And you look up to one side and you see the white brick of the wall looks like it's melting into a liquid. And it flows down the wall and across the floor, not as a huge spreading puddle, but like a river heading directly towards the pedestal you're standing next to. It then flows up the pedestal and it begins winding itself around this deep red gem. And all of the walls are doing this. The release of the dwarfs, everything is melting away into liquid and running up and solidifying in a surprisingly quite small, enough to hold a large ruby kind of box of beautiful white marble with gold throughout. behind the rest of this is just mountainous rock, and after maybe 5 minutes, it's as if the building you are standing in was never there, other than a single podium with now a white stone box on it.
Are you still there?
Yes.
Where do I take you? Where do you want to go?
Give us to the dwarves who found our resting place. They will carry us to a new location. Such is dwarfish duty.
I very carefully pick it up and carry it out.
It looks like, then when you know how much stone just melted into this, it should be really heavy, but to you, it's just like holding like a couple of apples. I don't know. It's that kind of weight. Really light.
I'm quite shocked. God, must have got stronger.
You carry it back to the dwarves, who look at it with reverence as they see you, and they have all stayed on one knee for this entire time.
I look for the leader. Sorry, I forgot his name. Did he give us his name?
He didn't.
Okay. I would just be like, where is your leader?
The one who spoke before looks up. It's just like, it is I, Bjorn.
I have spoken with the ancestors, and they have asked me to give you this. They said that you would know where to take it.
We will find a suitable place.
I hand it over to Bjorn.
Thank you, Dwarfkin.
Thank you.
Well, I suppose we have a strike to let go, although the mine will suddenly have a lot less dwarfish workers, as we will be heading to find a more suitable resting place then for these. You'll start being led back. You said, but you yourselves came for gems, correct?
Yes.
You and your friends, we have crates of them from the last bits of the mine, but we're down here when we started up the barricade. They are yours.
Thank you. I'll leave that to Magnolia if you wanted to have a look, see if there's what you needed.
She just go out of trance. Yeah. Let me take a look.
Okay.
Can we say that I need to feel the rock? So I will just take a look of the gems.
You were led to some open boxes which have dozens of hundreds of different coloured gems deep within, like what looks like rubies or emeralds or sapphires, clear ones that look like diamonds, amethyst, everything. And you notice they are all glittering slightly with an unnatural light that makes it almost look like water. Please do an Arcana check on these gems
Yes.
as you try and ascertain what they do.
Can I? This will be more narrative. Some part of my body will start to shine. As I will charge. To runes. So yeah, I will charge them and just let the little glow of my body will just guide me through the rocks. And now I will see which one.
Perhaps on the back of your hands, yes, some strange like images, like lines appear and just give off their own faint glow that wasn't there before.
Yeah, just like tattoos on my body, things on my body just start to glow. And for me, it's a 21 Arcana.
A 21. You've come across magic gems beforehand in your line of work, and these you recognize as pure, uncut gemstones that are perfect to become magical conduits. So yeah, they are perfect for what you need.
Yeah. So I think I took the ones that are red. So I start picking all the red.
Sure.
All the red rocks.
Can you roll a D100 for me?
Yes. 78.
You get 78 deep red gems. I'm really glad you rolled high. That could have gone badly. And you managed to. There's a spare box you start being able to put them in, and they're deep red, beautiful gems. Very well.
So I start gathering all the gemstones, and I look at my companion and I say, I think this is enough. I think they're enough. Just like very excited.
Wonderful. The other two of you, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'll
Watching.
help her pick up the red rocks because I understood there was a pattern. And I will open our vault for her to put them in.
Oh yeah. So do you want to describe that? Because Julie hasn't seen this before.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
sorry, I said we put the gold there, but let's say that Magnolia didn't see me do it. I just take out a piece of, how do you say?
Chalk.
Charcoal, chalk. And just trace a rectangle into the air, like the size of a door. And it's like shiny, gold shiny. And you can enter. But you can, like, you have to enter to see what's inside.
Wow.
So yeah, you can, don't worry, I won't run away with them. I have no need for those stones. You can store them there.
Thank you.
It's
You're,
okay.
you're truly kind. And I start like
Yeah.
putting all the rocks inside.
Yeah, you poke your head in.
Yeah,
It's like a
throw it.
large walk-in wardrobe in there. It's a decent-sized room.
Don't touch the fireworks.
Yeah,
Yes.
a bit messy, sorry. We did not tidy in a long time.
Yeah. Can I check if there's any dead body around here? Because
Yeah, there's
No
no
dead body.
bodies inside this.
okay.
Oh, that would have been a
You know,
brilliant way to
usually
kill someone,
people-
actually.
Suffocate.
And I told them the story that once I saw someone being thrown into a magical hole, and that's how we never saw him again. And then just kept throwing rocks.
Don't give Leah ideas.
There you go.
They're joking, of course.
So,
Yeah.
you've got your gems, and the dwarves lead you out to the front door. And before he opens, Bjorn turns to you and turns to the three of you and said, "Thank you for your intervention. It is said sometimes that dwarves can be slightly stubborn, but such is to be dwarfish, as perhaps this one," nodding to Eritrea, "knows as well. Well, thank you." The lock is clicked open, the doors are pulled open, and there's a very confused looking crowd outside as the dwarves all walk out with the three of you. And Bjorn leans over to you three and said, "It may be slightly better if the three of you make a quick exit. I feel that this is going to be just cause another argument, but we'll be leaving anyway. I need to talk to the foreman. They won't be happy, I'm sure."
Oh. If you want to pay him, here's some gold. I'll go in the vault, get the gold that Henry gave us, give it to him, be like, give them this.
He opens up, just like, "This, I assume, was the payment for all those gems?
Yes.
This will do, yes, thank you." Money often.
I hope that was alright, you guys.
But it's gone now.
He doesn't need to drag it. He's holding this one-handed as he's walking off with his dwarves towards the foreman. And there's the foreman is standing outside, and the woman is standing next to him. And just as you guys are heading past, is anything you wanted to do in camp? I should probably ask.
No.
No.
Leave.
Yeah. As you're heading back into the forest, you hear the voice of the woman talking to the foreman and said, "I suppose you're going to try and get out of paying us now as well, aren't you?" That's the last thing you hear as you walk back towards the forest. You head up to your airship. It is windy at this point. The rain is really starting to come down, and you hear in the distance the rumble of thunder. Do you choose to take lift off and try and head back now?
What did you mean by you have to go through the city to come back?
Oh,
Like I cannot.
you'll be dropped. If you head back to the dock that you took off from, then you need to carry the boxes of gems through the city.
Okay, so we have to go back to the top anyway, right?
Back up, yes.
Well, we could go back to their camp and just listen to the argument all night. We can camp here, or we can take the risk to travel up there. I don't know, guys.
We could just sleep on the boat, right? The airship, sorry.
Yeah, I can tie it up. I can put some dirt around it and secure it.
Should we take their airship? We just board it. I would feel
Uh,
more confident in their machine than our wonky little thing.
I feel bad of leaving them here.
Well, they still have our airship.
What's your plan with the big ship? What do you want to do?
But can you
Just
fly the big
fly
one?
up. It's the same, no? It's just bigger, safer.
And then, but they're going to see locked in the docks, and
But
they're
they're
going to try to claim it.
Yeah.
Claim it.
They can take it back. I mean, up to you guys. We can do the small one. It's fine. Just an idea.
So are you doing it or not?
No, Magnolia is feeling horrified.
I feel bad for them. Just us taking their ship.
That didn't really feel bad to kill so many dwarfs just to dig a little bit more, but fair enough.
Yes.
So do you want to fly up
Yeah.
now, or do you want to wait and camp under the thunderstorm?
We can camp. I vote for camp.
Yeah, I vote for camp.
Okay.
Any one of you has a tent?
I think I have.
Ren would have a tent.
I have bad rolls.
So you do have people. I have bedroll.
It will be a tight squeeze, but I think you'll be able to fit into.
And there
Magnolia's
was
tent.
one bedroll.
Okay.
It's okay, I don't sleep.
That was going to be boring for Leah.
Oh, Leah's gonna get
Oh,
up to shit. Let's be honest. But you pitch a tent. Two of you climb in. It's really quite snug. It's a one-person tent. The two of you now, really quite quite pressed up against each other. And Leo, you will be spending the night, I guess, somewhere else, doing whatever you want to do. However, I'm going to say that with the deep rumble of thunder that I don't think I still have on the soundboard. No, I do not. A deep rumble of thunder. That is where we're going to end the session. Okay,
Aw.
there we go.